world almost ended once. It is a story I need to tell before I grow too old to remember. It is a story of a man, some called a curse, and others called a hero. But a man they all called Deathspank. Foretold of his destiny to possess a powerful artifact, only known as the Artifact, Deathspank dedicated his life to becoming a hero to the downtrodden, a vanquisher of evil, and a dispenser of justice, to becoming a hero worthy of the power of the Artifact, to becoming the hero of his destiny. I'll begin my tale at the doorstep of the demon witch Miss Havenstance, led there by a guide too smart to go any further. Deathspank clutches in his hand the final clue in a life's journey paved in blood and steel and bacon. A journey that will finally lead him to the Artifact. Or so he was told.
Make sure you do this This message is also a tutorial. If I am slain in combat, I will automatically resurrect at these scented outhouses. Use weapons of justice, those purple weapon thingies, when the justice meter is... Greetings, Demon Witch Havenstons. I am Deathspank, hero to the downtrodden, vanquisher of evil, dispenser of justice, and I have come for the artifact.
No need for the introduction, Deathspank. I know who you are.
Ha! Then enough with the chit-chat. Give me the artifact.
I no longer possess it, but I know where you can find it.
Did you know that the path here is littered with the reanimated dead?
Of course. You didn't destroy them, did you?
It's kind of what I do.
Great. There goes my bridge knight.
Tell me the location of the artifact, Demon Witch.
I hid it deep in the demon mines. I placed a powerful magic seal before the artifact.
I've never met a magic seal I couldn't open.
You will never break that seal. Not without my help.
But aren't you the one who magically sealed the artifact deep in the demon mines in the first place?
That was just a job I was paid to do.
You would not believe the heroic journey that brought me here.
Nor would I particularly care.
I once fought off a legion of vicious mermaids. Chasing down the artifact led me to sail through dangerous waters infested by a mermaid army.
I didn't know mermaids had armies.
Well, it was more of a militia, really. And come to think of it, maybe they were just salmon. Though they were pretty sexy. What ungodly price must be paid to unseal the artifact?
My poor darling dragon hatchlings are being attacked by a pack of vicious chickens. I want those chickens taken care of, violently. Bring me their lips as proof of their demise.
Do chickens even have lips?
Of course they do. How else do you expect them to whistle?
Ah, good point. don't have a key to... Greetings, Demon Witch. I have your lips, Demon Witch. Well, not your lips. The lips you requested from the vicious chickens.
My poor darlings will finally be able to sleep again. Now, I was going to grind your bones into a nice stew, but I actually feel a tinge of gratitude for your help.
Yeah, I get that a lot.
I will now help you get the artifact. But first, I need some ingredients to break the spell. I require some hair of the pixies, bright red demon imp horns, and a crystal shard from the slime pits.
I don't know what you're cooking, Demon Witch, but it sounds delicious.
I'm making a special magical crystal for you, but you'll have to venture beyond my gate to acquire the items I need. Let me open it for you.
Leveling up is a happy time in a growing adventure. Your map is... well, it's a map. You look at it and gain special awareness of your position. Sometimes head injuries can make me a little forgetful. Lucky for me, item... the lost and found is empty.
Greetings, heroic-looking traveler.
I am Deathspank.
Yeah, me and the whole forest heard it when you were telling the Demon Witch.
Do you need any justice served?
Why, yes, I do. Well, I was fishing down at the lake, minding me own business, when out of nowhere, a bunch of bloodthirsty greens took over the entire beach. As I ran for my life, I forgot me beloved tackle box.
I'll grab your tackle box with ease, fisherman.
Oh, thank you, Deathspank.
Key to open a beautiful, gorgeous, glistening treasure chest. Hello again, sad fisherman. Do you know anything about the artifact?
I've only heard rumors that the Demon Witch Habenstance once had it.
I thought fishermen were tougher.
Oh, we are. But we keep our anger and rage bottled up inside.
Goodbye! Greetings, character of little stature.
Hi there, mister.
What's the matter? Your lemonade stand not doing so well?
It's not a lemonade stand. This is an official Bong the Potioneer kiosk. And I have a package that has to be delivered to Bong up at his shop in Pluckmuckle.
Seeing as I'm a hero, I could take your package to Bong the Potioneer.
Thanks, mister. The bridge to Pluckmuckle is out, so you'll have to wait until it's repaired to make the delivery. You know, I can make a neato potion for you. But it's difficult to come by certain ingredients. If you could bring me goo drops, I could reward you with a free Killer Plant Immunity Potion.
Fortune cookies are like nature's candy. Candy that tells the future. Use fortune. Greetings, cow. You're so wise. How does the day find you? Yes, the weather is unusually warm today. Thank you for your sage advice. Anyone can use the automatic targeting system, but a real hero knows how to use manual targeting for precision vanquishing. Greetings, nondescript citizen.
Deathspank, hero of legend, you must help me. I was walking through the grove when the plants came to life and attacked me. As I was escaping, one of the scoundrels stole my wallet.
Don't worry, I'll reclaim your wallet from these thieving plants. Greetings, intelligent-looking individual.
Oh, thank goodness the hero Deathspank is here. I'm a researcher trying to gather data on the ancient thongoliths spread across the land. But the roads to these thongoliths are too dangerous for me. Now, I have this instrument that can take the readings I require, but I need someone who can actually get to the thongoliths.
I'll take your readings, researcher.
Oh, how wonderful! The first thongolith I need readings from is one far to the south by the demon mines. Just drop this instrument by the thongolith for a few seconds and it will gather the data it needs. Oh, and if it happens to get damaged or lost, you can just come back and I'll give you a replacement.
Enemy attacks can be blocked with my mighty shield. Blocking stops all damage for a brief time. I don't have a key to open that fine-looking treasure chest. I don't have a key to open that fine-looking treasure chest. Oh, that's a mighty fine-looking mating stone. I don't have a key to open that fine-looking treasure chest. Greetings again, little orphan vendor. Here is your goo.
Excellent! Please take this killer plant immunity potion as a reward. Talk to me again if you want more free potions.
Greetings again, slave-driving orphan.
If you'd like, I can make a nifty stealth potion for you. But this requires spores from the killer plants.
I'll help you with your killer plant spores, desperate orphan. Hello again, sad fisherman. Your fine tackle box is safe once again, oppressed fisherman.
Oh, me beloved tackle box! Thank you, Deathspank. What? Oh, those disgusting grebes stole me fishing lures! Oh, without them, I am powerless as a fisherman.
I could go slay some greens and retrieve the lures for you.
Oh, thank you, magnificent hero.
Greetings, demon witch. Here are the ingredients you required. The hair of the pixies. The crystal shard.
Good. Now go get the rest of the ingredients.
Greetings.
Have you found my lost wallet?
Your wallet is rescued.
Oh, thank you, hero. Now I can get ready for Madam Primps. I'm so wholesomely excited.
Greetings again.
Do you have the killer plant spores?
Yes, I have them right here.
Great! Please take this stealth potion as a reward. I know how to make the next potion, but it requires you to bring me lots and lots of spider eyes.
Sure, I'll bring you some spider eyes.
Yay! For this good deed, I have more potions as a reward.
Greetings! I have your mighty lures, distressed fisherman.
Thank you, Deathspank. I guess I've got everything I need to return to work. But you know, just between you and me, I really hate fishing. You know what? I've heard the evil green champion swallows fish whole. You should split his mighty belly open and bring me the prize tuna he just ate.
I'll bring you your tuna.
Great! That would pretty much free up me afternoon.
That's a mighty fine-looking mating stone. And a good day to you, lazy fisherman. I have your prize tuna, lazy fisherman.
You've really helped me out, brave adventurer. And now, if you'll excuse me, I'd like to be alone with my fishing gear.
key to open a beautiful, gorgeous, glistening treasure chest. Deathspank has many friends. Plugging in a second control. Greetings once more, business orphan.
I've got quotas to meet. Do you have the spider eyes yet?
I sure do. Here you go.
Perfect. Please take this potion as a reward. That's all I've got. So if you want any more potions, you'll have to pay for them.
Greetings, bargain-driving orphan.
A rich orphan is a happy orphan.
Have you seen my missing artifact?
I saw a shiny red-haired lady running past here the other day holding something like that. Not sure what she did with it.
What do you have for sale?
Take a look.